So yeah, when universe circles back around, universe is like, yo, I'm gonna put you in the exact same scenario, but I want to see if you act different. That's why they say it's the same but different. Same shit, different day. Universe is like, I'm gonna hit you up with the same shit, but I want to see if it's a different reaction, if it's a different day for you. Is it a brand new day or is it Groundhog Day? You let us know. And once you let us know, we gonna let you know if we could get you what you're begging for, what you're asking for. But you're aligning yourself with whatever verbiage you choose to use. It's the intention, not the word. But what do I know? I ain't read no books. What's good, y'all? I'm LoneeAppleton. I am a healthy family advocate. That's a lie. I've read a lot of books, but maybe I'm taking a sentence from here and a adjective from there, a conjunction from over there. Maybe I'm doing that and I'm making shit up. I don't know, but I don't know where it's coming from. I am a healthy family advocate. If that is your content of choice, please consider following, commenting, sharing, reposting videos with your community so we can grow. And if you feel so inclined, please consider donating to the tip jar, purchasing some of the merch, and shopping my book, What's the Best That Can Happen. Yes, that is how I awoken into my spiritual journey and went from the space of hating myself, literally hating myself and not knowing while I was born, to loving myself and becoming the person I am today. Now, the person you see today is not in that book, but that's her infancy. You want to know where baby Lonnie was birthed? What's the best that can happen? Link in bio, right there below. All right, y'all. That's how much story I got in me before the cotton mouth kick in. So yeah, I had to show Bailey I had to show her that she hurt me. In the past, it would be like, I had to show Bailey she ain't gonna talk to me that way. Who the fuck you think you talking to? That would have been the old Lonnie response. Gotta watch the old videos to know what I'm talking about. What the fuck I'm talking about. See the energy? You gotta watch the previous videos to know what I'm talking about. You gotta watch the previous videos to know what the fuck I'm talking about. You see that energy? There's a difference. Same message, different delivery sends another message. So when you guys say, I said what you told me to say, what was the energy behind it? That is the biggest thing I got going on with Bailey, and that's why me and Bailey keep bumping into each other. And we bumped into each other that night, and I was like, I was gonna sit at another table, and I was just like, nah, I don't even want to be here. I had to end my live because I had to come to dinner with the family, And yes, I can be honest, I wanted to stay on my live, but I was like, Lonnie, it is your daughter's birthday, go to dinner. So yes, I can admit that my first mind wasn't to give my life to my child. I can admit that. If I'm the only one, I'm the only one. But I know I'm not. And it's okay not to live for your children every second of your life. So anyway, I go to dinner with the family. Bailey says something that severely hurts my feelings, and so I go, which I'm in my feminine energy, because in the past she would have pissed me off. But instead she hurt my feelings, which means I am moved into my feminine energy. Go team. What's good, y'all? I'm LoneeAppleton. I am a healthy family advocate. If that's your content of choice, please consider following, commenting, sharing, posting videos to your community so that we can grow. And if you feel so inclined, please consider donating to the tip jar, shopping our merch, or purchasing my book. Yes, that is my spiritual awakening. I detail it. I go through my childhood. That is the book that caused my father to stop talking to me for over a year. These videos I'm making might cause him to also stop talking to me, but I don't think it gets much worse than the hurt that I poured into that book for my healing. I also help you heal yourself with some step-by-steps. But you already know how I get down, so get ready to Lonnie in written form. Anyway, so I leave the restaurant and I go and sit in the truck. Just so happens the keys are hanging out of Dre's pocket, so I just grab them out of his pocket. I go sit in the truck. Angel starts following me out. I'm like, go sit down, child. We don't need the dramatics. I don't say that, but I'm like, go sit down while I'm being dramatic. But I'm not being dramatic. I know someone walking out is dramatic, but my walkout wasn't for dramatic effect. Because I ran through that. I was like, are you being dramatic? I was like, no. I have the right to remove myself from this situation. I have the right to remove my energy, because even though Bailey said something that's offensive to me, she's still vying for my energy. So if I remove myself from that space, she can no longer suck my energy. Good or bad, we're exchanging energy. So I'm allowed to remove myself from that. And so I continued going to the truck, got to the truck, and then Dre all aggressively knocks on the window. And I'm like, what? You know? And I'm like walking myself down. I know this is about to be a confrontational situation because Dre isn't going to respond to me with compassion and say, babe, what's going on? He's got to automatic like, why the you walking out? You know, he got to come at me because that's what he's supposed to do. Whether he wants to or not, that's what he's going to do. Which is what he did, goddamn bugs, which is what he did. And I was like, I just don't want to be in there. And I had energy too. I ain't gonna act like cool because I had to walk myself through it because universe is like, are you gonna be the same or different? Because you trying to manifest a new reality, but I'm putting you in a situation with you've been before, and I'm checking the boxes. I was like, okay, I passed with Bailey. I didn't go into I passed with this. I passed with this, and now I'm being confronted with Dre. Am I going to go into, we call it the devil. The devil is busy because we keep getting tripped up. No, this is the universe. Y'all are going to hate me, but I don't want you to. I just want you to listen. What's good, y'all? I'm LoneeAppleton. I am a healthy family advocate. If that is your content of choice, please consider following, commenting, sharing, reposting videos with your community so that we can grow. If you feel so inclined, please consider donating to the tip jar, purchasing the merch, shopping the book. The book details my awakening, my beginning journey. The book that my father stopped talking to me for over a year. Yes, we were at my mother's memorial. He was sitting on the couch. I looked at him. He looked at me. I looked at him, turned around, looked at my kids, and said, your grandpa over there. Yeah, that's that book. You should pick it up. Y'all should book club that shit. And I let my friend edit it, so don't get on my head. I know. I wrote it. I write. I'm not grammatical. You gonna get this information or no? Anyway, so me and Dre, we're going against it, and I'm like, universe, I'm about to pass this test. It's like motherfucking double dutch. I'm like, I'm about to pass this test too. You trying to get me? Because we think the devil is busy. That's why y'all gonna start hating me. Because the devil only has the power of perspective. So if the devil is busy, what is the universe circling back round into a problem to see if you've changed? What's the difference? Perspective. Because if we learn, or if universe is able to decipher if we have actually grown in the area we want to be freed from, if we want to be freed from alcoholism, universe gonna drop a bourbon in your lap. And universe wants to know, do you really want to be pulled from this addiction? And if you're able to get up and walk away, damn it, universe is like, brava, 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 J-Lo, brava. But if you grab the bourbon and you're like, oh my God, the devil is busy, then you feel like it's okay to give in, to think that you're powerless because there's this big mean red guy with a pitchfork making you pick that bourbon up. Yeah, that's whose fault it is. The devil is busy. But it's perspective, right? Because if now we know the universe circles around and puts that bourbon in front of you to know if you're going to drink it or walk away in order to know if they're going to release you from this addiction, who is really busy? How many years and opportunities of growth have you lost from thinking the devil is busy? The devil is not worried about you. And I know what the people's saying. The people going to fight me. And it's okay. But those of you who are willing to open your mind enough to know, either way, I am going to be tempted. Either way, an obstacle is going to come in my path. Either way, it's going to happen. It's the perspective that I take that is going to determine if I'm going to allow it to trip me up or am I